Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Steeply. So as you guys know, I've been having a vote going on for the batch of Oollo Teas that I was sent. You guys voted on the straw poll and we're down to the last two. So as of now, the voting will be closed because it makes no sense to keep it open. The winner out of the last two teas was the Milky Alishan, which is a rolled oolong tea. I actually posted a photo on the Steeply Instagram of it pre and post steep, and the difference is insane. It's really awesome. So go check out that photo, and of course, love to Oollo Tea for sending me the sampler pack. It was much appreciated, and all of their links are in the description, so you can go check them out. If you're curious to learn more about Oollo, I'll throw up an annotation somewhere here on the left side of your screen, and you can click on that and go back to the introduction video where I asked you guys to vote and talk a lot more about the company. It's in the first, I'd say, third of the video, so go and check that out and learn a little bit more. Go to their website, read up on their mission statement. Really awesome company. I actually just spoke to Jenny. She just came back from Taiwan, so it's very possible that some new pics will be up on their website soon. So definitely go check them out and look at all their social media stuff. So I guess we'll jump right into the tea. I'm actually pretty excited about this. I've kind of turned into a big fan of oolongs. There's something about the flavor and just the entire profile, the aroma of oolongs that I do enjoy quite a bit, especially as sort of a afternoon uplifter, or even sometimes in the morning. It's a nice way to wake up sort of calmly and deliciously. So here it is. This is the Milky Alishan. Really nice color to it, super clear, a little green, a little tinge of yellow. It's really awesome. I'm definitely excited about it. I'd smelt it as it was steeping, and keeping up kind of with the Oollo tradition minus the red jade tea, there's some sweetness in the majority of the products that they offer, which is really nice. It's super clean on the nose. So yeah, I guess let's delve into that since I brought it up. Smell-wise, we have definitely that tinge of sweetness. Like I mentioned, it's there, but it's not overpowering. It's not the full body of the aroma. You also get some of the grassiness that tends to be presented with oolongs compared to other types of tea. It's very green smelling. I don't know how to sort of pinpoint it a little bit more than that. It has a little bit of the fresh cut grass, freshly picked herbs, a little floral as well, but it's not overpowering. You really get the grass and the herbiness coming through more so than the floral aroma that you might be used to with some teas. Taste-wise, let's give it a whirl. It's a very unique taste. It actually reminds me a lot of white teas. It has some of the chalkiness of white teas. It has sort of the herb sort of root taste. It's not a dirty tea in the sense that it's earthy. It's sort of dirty in the sense that it feels as though it came from the ground. There are certain teas that you drink and it's very, I guess, manufactured tasting without it being in a negative sense. It's not like it's factory made. It's just, it doesn't seem like something you would pick up and eat and it would taste like, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, it sort of hangs out in the front palate is where the majority of the flavor is. It has a flavor that I really just can't pinpoint, that I really want to explain, but it's a unique spin on a regular white tea. Like if you go to a lot of Asian restaurants or sushi bars, places like that, generally either post-meal or during the meal, some places replace it with water. They give you a nice little cup of either white tea, or sometimes they do put oolong in it. It has that flavor, but it's a very unique take on it. It's interesting. It's interesting in a good way. It's not a bad tea by any stretch. This is interesting. And on the mid palate is where it starts to actually turn a little bitter, but it's a bitter sour combination. It's not just the normal sort of salivatory bitterness that you're used to. It has a sour spin on it, which I actually like. It has that leafy sort of flavor profile to it. As soon as it hits the mid palate is where it blooms, and then you get that again, another flavor that I can't really pinpoint today. I'm having trouble with this. And on the back palate, it leaves a little bit of chalkiness behind, and the sourness still kind of carries through, and what you're left with tasting is a little bit of chalky sour, this chalky sour flavor that, again, I can't pinpoint, but I really actually like this tea a lot. I'm kind of surprised at enjoying the sort of uniqueness to this degree. It's really, really flavorful. I definitely recommend you pick some up. It tastes, again, it's interesting. It's a spin on maybe what you're used to tasting. It could complement quite a few different things. I could see this sort of going along with maybe a kind of summer salad or something sweeter, so that you kind of get the sweet sour combination going. I think this would maybe even be good with certain soups. Yeah, I definitely give this a recommend for sure. So if you're curious about trying it, the link to the tea is going to be in the description. It's through Oollo's website. And for those of you that might be curious to order it, I don't know what the shipping costs would be maybe to the States, but they're located in Vancouver. So if you're a Canadian resident, definitely check them out. If you're in the States, see what the shipping costs are, and I'd recommend you pick it up as well. It's a really good solid tea. I would definitely give it a shot. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums up the review of the Milky Alishan from Oollo. If you're curious to learn more about the company or just see what they're doing at the moment, I have all of their social media links in the description. They'll be popping up now in the lower thirds, links to their personal site, their Facebook, their Twitter, and their Instagram, where they share a whole bunch of photos. I know some of Jenny's trip was up on their Instagram as well. I've been following them, and there's some really awesome photos of different tea fields and of pics that they got from the fields, which is really awesome to see. Hey guys, quick cut here. So I just realized while editing the episode of Steeply that I forgot to mention that I was on another episode of Hot Topics last week. There'll be a link in the description. I'll probably put an annotation here somewhere on the left that you can click through. Warning, it is a little vulgar and a little bizarre, so if you're not into that, I wouldn't necessarily check it out. But me and my friend Tom Zlat and I got together with two of his other buddies and did another episode of that. So if you want to see me eat hot peppers with some friends and kind of talk about random stuff, definitely go check it out. That's all. Now back to the end of the episode. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Alex Kaza. There's also my personal Instagram if you want to see maybe the geekier side of things, not completely tea. It's at Alex Kaza as well. And if you're solely interested in tea-related things, there's at Steeply Tea that I created on Instagram as well, so you can give that a follow. There's quite a bit of interaction with the viewership, things like that, asking questions. So yeah, definitely go and check those out. I do have a question for you guys. What is your favorite summer teas? I want some recommendations for that, definitely. I think it would be fun to see with the summer season coming up what you guys like to drink, whether it's hot, cold, anything along those lines. Definitely leave a comment in the description. Hit me up on Twitter. You can reply to one of my photos on Instagram. However you want to get in touch with me, definitely go leave that there. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching this week's episode of Steeply, and I'll see you guys next Friday.